Alright, what's up? So, today I have a bit of something special to show off. I'm going to be showing off a little bit of a mod that I made, and it's nearing completion. By the time this goes up, it probably will be fully completed, which I'm super excited about. It was my first mod that I've actually finished. It's pretty small scale, so it's not like a huge expansion or anything, and so I think this will be good to get something out there. And we're going to drop in as Commando, and I'll show you what the mod's all about. So the first thing we're going to do is go over some testing stuff, and then we'll do a real run later. So if you want to do the real run, you can skip to it. The time's on the screen now, or it'll be down below on the timeline and in the description. Let's get to it. So this won't be in the final version, but I have debug controls on right now. I can spawn in my item here. And you saw it briefly there. This here is my one modded item that I've made. So this mod is just one equipment, but I think overall it's more in depth than just adding one item. So what this equipment does is you can pick it up, I'm sure as you saw. You can pull the tab here. So on use, it'll let you become a different survivor mid-run. So the first time you use it, you'll pick what character you bond to, and then afterwards, every time you use it, it will trigger the transformation. So the first thing we'll go through is just the basic functionality. Once you have it, you press Q, and you get this little menu here. Now the default keys are 1 through 9 on the number row, not on the number pad. So you pick your character, you can press 0 to go to the next page. You can rebind all of these. I can show you right now, actually. So what I've added risk of option support here. So we click here, and we have 2 pages here. We have the configuration, which configures kind of the in-game options, and the keybinds, which is just for this menu. So you can pick what key you want to rebind. So if you'd rather have it on the numpad, you can do that. If you have something else bound to the num row, you can do that as well. And while we're here, I'll go over a couple of the other options quick. By default, this is like an orange equipment. If you don't want that, you can check this box, make it a lunar equipment. But if you do this, you will have to restart the game. The equipment cooldown, by default, it's 60 seconds a minute. Just kind of a basic option. If you want to make it broken, you can make it lower. If you want to make it more balanced, you can make it higher. This box will let you bond to a random survivor. So instead of using the UI menu, you can click this and it'll just randomly assign you a survivor. And then this one will allow Heretic into the pool, which I'll go over a little bit later. So now that we have this menu up here, we can toggle between our pages. These are all the survivors in the game. It will only show you the survivors that you have unlocked. So if you don't have a certain character unlocked, they won't show up in this menu. I know this mod could be used for a little bit of cheaty stuff if you wanted to. I think that's part of the fun. But the point is not to, commit piracy. If you don't have Seekers of the Storm, it's not going to give you Seekers of the Storm characters. If you don't have Survivors of the Void, it's not going to give you Survivors of the Void characters. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead here. I'll pick Huntress. It's pretty basic. You can see in the chat, we have a little chat message that tells you, this is my username. So your username has bound your soul to Huntress. That tells you, kind of broadcasts to your party if you're playing in multiplayer. So now that we've bound our soul, the cooldown's already up. You hit it again, and now we're Huntress. So we are fully Huntress. We can do Huntress things. All of our abilities have changed. Our health is less. Another good example would be if I picked Multi, who has more health than a lot of the other survivors. Your health will go up, but it will keep your actual health. So anybody that I go into now that I have 90 health, I'll swap into Commando, and I'll only have 90 health, even if our character had more. And I'll show you here, now that I've leveled up, I have a little bit more health. Let's get rid of them. I've taken damage now. If I switch back to Commando, it will keep my damage that I had. It'll keep my damage, it'll keep my money. Everything will transfer. Now the one thing that won't transfer, which I'll try to show you, if I can find a Blazing Elite, is your debuffs. Your debuffs will not transfer. So this is kind of a way to cleanse your debuffs. The only debuff that will transfer is your curse if you're playing Eclipse. So in Eclipse, your curse will transfer because otherwise, this would just be totally broken and not fun for anyone with Eclipse to use because it's just blatantly cheaty. So you can see I'm switching here. You get a little bit of invincibility when you change back. That's natural. It's built into the game. And now I'm Huntress. And my equipment has stayed. My items have stayed. Oh, and my health and damage has stayed. So something else that we can do here is I'll spawn in an equipment drone to show you that this equipment does work with equipment drones. It's not entirely useless, but it is kind of a bit of a funny thing. Equipment drones aren't programmed to be able to attack, So if you give this to an equipment drone, it will choose a random survivor, but they won't be able to attack. So they'll just basically act as more of a distraction. So you can see it randomly chose Seeker here. And no matter what the equipment drone does, it won't attack. It'll just tank some damage. And eventually when the cooldown is up, it'll transform back. So that's fun. In practice, not super worth it, but it is funny. That's kind of like giving your credit card to an equipment drone. The other thing that can happen is if you play for long enough, scavengers are eligible to spawn with this equipment. So if we were to spawn a scavenger in, scavengers are allowed to spawn with the equipment. And what they will do is pretty much the same thing as the equipment drone, but they will actually attack. I'm going to die. Oh my gosh, I'm taking a ton of damage. So the scavenger will work like the equipment drone. They will get a random survivor. And it is a survivor. It's not any enemy. It's any of... Oh, I just died. Let me run back into another round and I'll show you a little bit better about that. So we're back here. I gave myself some irradiant pearls so that I might be able to stand a chance against the scavenger. We'll spawn him in quick. And you can see on his gun there, if I can turn him around, that he does have the soul links. Oh my gosh, he still does a ton of damage to me. 10 was not enough. Am I really gonna die to him again? I am. Cut that out. Alright, so I'm back. Give myself a couple of busted items because I was just trying this and I got my shit rocked by a scavenger. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to spawn in our scavenger here. And as you can see on his gun, he does have the soul links. Before I die, I'm going to try to hit him a little bit because scavengers do actually take some time before they're allowed to use their equipment, if you didn't know. So we have to deal a little bit of damage to him. And there we go. Now Artificer's here. So you can see in the chat, it says scavenger has bound their soul to Artificer. That is the other reason for the chat message, is so that you don't get randomly killed by a character that's insanely strong. Now Artificer is here, and they're going to play and attack just like Artificer with items, so that's a bit of a dangerous threat here. You can attack her and she'll transform back as well. Or did I just kill her? I did just kill her. I am too strong for my own good. But trust me, in a normal gameplay where you don't have 30 Irradiant Pearls on stage 1 level scaling, the Scavenger will transform in between the two of them. Something I do want to show off is this, it does actually have a logbook entry. Depending on what tier you assign it in the settings, it will show up in either the lunar section with the lunar equipment, or it'll show up back here with the regular equipment. It does have full details. The cooldown here will change depending on what is set in the configuration file. You can view the model here, and a little bit of a note entry. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I think I'm going to run through a little bit of try to do a complete run with the item. So something I do want to show off is you can cheese the system a little bit. If you pick Captain, we'll pick the nice skin on Captain. So if we pick Captain, what we can do, what's pretty nice, is we can go ahead and spawn with the defensive microbots. So right here, I'm going to do the only cheating you're going to see from me in the entire run. I'm going to spawn this in here so we can test this for the whole run. Other than that, the rest of the run will be completely legitimate. So who do we want to go with first? I quite like Seeker for mobility, so we'll pick Seeker here. But don't worry, you're not locked into her forever, as I'll show off in a second. So the game has given me Gesture of the Drowned, which will work with the soul links if I want to do that. It's kind of calling my name right now. And you can see instantly I do transform. It cuts our equipment charge in half. So every 30 seconds I will be respawning as a different character. Now that character is the one you pick, so if it assigns it randomly, it will always pick between those two characters that you've chosen. It kind of makes it a fun game playing with Gesture of the Drowned. I haven't really done much gameplay other than just to test that it works. But it is kind of a fun mini game that you're switching characters every 30 seconds. And obviously, if you wanted to, if you feel like 30 seconds is a little fast, which it definitely would be. Oh, you're here. Definitely would be if you're getting multiple Gestures of the Drowned. So it's totally cool if you want to go into the settings and pop that value up to make it last a little longer. Oh, let me out. I am in so much danger. This is what I get for taking time to explain the mod. Oh my god, there's 4. I'm in a lot of danger, but I actually feel like I'm doing fine. Like, health-wise, I'm doing okay. I think it's because I have the Captain Beacon and the Microbots helping me out. And I think the invincibility from the transformation helps a lot too. That might need to be toned down later. Oh yeah, I am now taking more damage. Get in the healing zone. Oh! Dead. Okay. So, now that you saw me get destroyed with Gesture of the Drowned, we're going to play one without Gesture of the Drowned. But we're still going to go Captain. We're going to keep those defensive microbots because it's a pretty neat tech. And that is totally intentional. But I'm going to show you a different strategy this time. So, let's dive into yet another run. So, first thing I want to do is I want to pop one of these, give myself the soul links for the run. And the strategy I want to show off this time, at least to start, is going to be Engineer. Now, Engineer and Captain is a great duo because the Engineer turrets, in addition to inheriting all of your items because they're special Engineer turrets, they'll also inherit the defensive microbots. Now, what I was going to show you, another synergy between Captain and Engineer, before I got this awesome fungus, which means I no longer have to, is I was going to drop a healing beacon and then place the Engineer turrets inside of it. So there's really a lot of limitless potential with ways you can combine the abilities of two characters. These two obviously synergize really well. There's a lot of other cool things that you can get going on too. Sort of like having Mercenary and Huntress is another one that I've really liked in my testing. His Mercenary is one of my favorite characters, but his crippling weakness is his range or lack of range. And so having Huntress, who has not only amazing range, but automatic aim on her range, makes them a deadly combination as well. And one of the other benefits it has that I'm not showing off right now, but I will if I do some sort of mod trailer, or maybe I'll put this in the video with an edit, is this does work with all modded survivors. So if you have a modded survivor and they show up on the survivor, the character select screen, they're eligible. They'll show up in the command menu, not the command menu, they'll show up in the Soul Link menu when you go to Bond, just at the end, tacked onto the end. So that's another benefit. I've tested this with a couple modded characters and they all seem to work pretty well. So that on its own gets my little seal of approval there. Yeah. What the hell? What happened there? Was that a cloaked chest? I didn't even realize. Okay, so what we'll do here is we'll pop this down like I was going to, and then in the zone, we'll pop the Engineer turrets, which not only get the benefits of the zone and their own bungus, they get the microbots as well. So this should be a deadly combination. Now, I know, yeah, you can put them inside the geometry, but I'm showing off my mod. Beetle Queen! Of course she spawns right in the zone, right where I don't really need her to. But we can watch her get melted down incredibly fast for stage 1. Actually, way faster than I was anticipating. Still takes some time, this is no loop damage, but it is some good damage. Now that we're on a new stage, while the Engineer turrets were great, they did not obviously come with us to the next stage. But the way I have it set up right now is so that at the start of each stage, you'll be able to choose your bond again. You can see here, the menu pops back up again. And this stage, I need a little bit more mobility, I think, so let's swap to Mercenary. Alright, Focus Crystal will be good on Mercenary as well, so let's make that swap quick. And we should be able to take down this Elder of the Marine with ease. Especially beneficial that we have the microbots. Wow. Honestly, Mercenary with the defensive microbots, I haven't really tested this one. This is kind of crazy. Because I can go way more aggressive than I normally would. I don't have to worry about getting hit by attacks as much. Especially when I have this healing drone around me too, because he will intercept damage as well. Before I take on the teleporter, I'm going to want to switch back to Captain so I can drop myself a health beacon. Better not get to use my hacking beacon at all this stage, which I should have been better about, but whatever. Hello, Stone Titan. Now that we're here, I do want to show off something while I'm in kind of the comfort of a safe area. So that's not the button. So something you can do that I have included for fun is you can choose Heretic on the menu. You can see she's option 3 right now. that's fun and all, and it's pretty neat. But, oh, I can go right back on the green path. The thing with Heretic is it's more of kind of a meme pick. Because if you pick Heretic and I transform, I am not going to be myself. Am I going to live this? I might need to grab a Transcendent so I survive. Oh, I have Bungus. I'm fine. So you can see I don't have any moves. So becoming Heretic will not give you the Heresy items. I figured that'd be a little broken if it was just a free way to just grab 4 Heresy items. Plus then when you transform back, if you have the Heresy items, you would automatically be Heretic. So it'd kind of doom you to a life of being Heretic for the entire run. So I opted to not do that. This is more of just like a funny pick. So if you want to kind of just nerf yourself for a stage and have no moves or have only the Heresy moves that you have, you can go Heretic. And you can see Nevermore is all 4 of her skills. So I can sit here and I can squawk as much as I want. And then we can swap right back to go to a Mercenary. And I started as Captain. You can see I still have the defensive microbots, but I've now totally lost track of my original body. So you have no obligation to stay as the character you started as. If you want to play stage 1 out as Captain and then swap so you can get microbots, go for it. Do whatever your heart desires. If you want to turn this into a totally different run halfway through because you got lucky to find this equipment in the wild, awesome. Now you see only the drones that I actually picked up as Captain get the microbots. So you don't have the microbots that was never in your inventory, but that guy does. So that does make some of your drones stronger. So it doesn't make it completely busted to get the microbots. You're not just buff for life if you choose to get Captain briefly. You do have to pick them up as Captain to receive the benefits of his passive, at least in vanilla. So you can see here, I can swap, and I'm now Mercenary. I am bonded between Huntress and Mercenary right now. But if I were to buy a new equipment, grab that, and if you give me 1 second, I see I have my volcanic egg. I don't even have to use it, but now that I've put this down, and I can swap it back out, get my soul links again, and I can rebond. But yeah, so if you were to find another equipment on a stage and offhand it, you can totally switch to a different survivor going into this next fight. So I'm trying to think, what 2 characters would I want to fight the False Sun as? Microbots is going to make this very nice. Oh, he is going to target them a lot. But I think they should be okay. Okay, hey, leave me alone. I don't have enough move speed for this at all. But I should go to my turrets to heal me up. I have a healing drone. Oh, hello. I wasn't ready for that at all. I'm actually gaming out of my mind. I came here way too early for my own liking. This is why Bungus is the best item in the game. Come on. Okay, now I think we're safe. I have this right here. I don't know. And I don't want to transform into multi now, so I'm going to just stick with engineer for this. Because I could go to multi here, but I don't want to risk not getting the skin on engineer, which was the whole point of coming here. Oh my god. Oh my god, give me new turrets. God damn it. Annoying ass boss. And of course I'm nowhere near. Oh, okay. So it sounds like my turrets cleaned up house there while I was running away from my life. Good to know. Oh my god, that was stressful. What do we get? Wow, what awesome item choices. I guess I'm going to take the Rose Buckler. And obviously, most runs, you might not even find this equipment, so it does look very powerful right now. That's just because I gave it to myself at the start of the run. You'll have runs where you never see this equipment ever. Oh my god, Gilded. I feel like Captain is overall just a good character to have. Or if I want I need something that's going to deal a lot of spread damage, so maybe Huntress actually, but she's so squishy. Actually, yeah, I think Huntress is my play right now. I think Engineer might have been a better choice in hindsight. The ability to just can't have turrets all the time is so good. Oh my god, things are exploding. Things are going crazy. Alright, come on. Everything's gotta go. Things are way too powerful right now for me, and I am thinking that looping was not the play. Go to Void Lane. Or Void Lane. Void Fiend. I think this is a way safer option for me. Come on. Go evil mode. My healing items are fighting back against me. What the hell? I wonder if... Honestly, I do wonder if Huntress would be better here. Not even for the bit. Not even for content. Once I'm done this corrupted transformation, I'm going back to Huntress. He's going backwards. Guy's putting it in reverse. So this is a nice little surprise that I am going to take. And it only took mostly bad items. No, we're going to do that, and we're going to go here. And we're about to beef up hardcore. Now before we go, I definitely want Engineer going into the stage, but I also want Captain, I think. So I'm going to set up Engineer first before I go through the portal. Then when I get through the portal, I'm going to change into Captain. So I have Captain and Engineer in the next stage. Let's go. Oh, 2 Halcyonites. Oh, when the Gilded attack my turrets, they drop pellets, which is so good for me to get as much gold as I want here. Oh, I just discovered an infinite money farm. So, since I went Captain here, it is a hidden realm, I wouldn't be able to get my abilities because I'm offline. So on this stage, I won't go Captain. I was thinking about going Captain, but I kind of second-guessed myself. I think what I'm going to do now to farm up as much items as I can, let's just pick someone fun. Let's go False Sun. This is not a character that I usually play. So, oh, cool. I got some drops. This character's fun. I need to play this guy more. Oh, she just walked out of bounds. Cool. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. I'm coming for you. Get back here. Get back here. I can out B-hop her. Oh, gotcha. Oh, an item. Where a normal person would see a stone titan, I see a free item that I'm about to get. Maybe not. Maybe he's gonna outbeam me. Oh my god, he's outbeaming me. No! Don't you have to pay for those? I have to switch into Engineer to get those back. Stop it. Knock it off. I'm just gonna let my Bungus get it. There we go. I didn't even think about this. I did start as the False Sun, right? But with this stage specifically, oh, okay, scary. We should grab a quick Engineer, and if we can find the pressure plates, we should be able to get some free bands. Even though I didn't start the stage as him, I can just find. Oh, well, that's nice and easy. Let's go grab our free bands, courtesy of Engineer turrets. I do know these guys don't really scale with the level, so it should be pretty easy to take them out on loot. Oh, and they count as elite kills. I didn't even think about that. Just in case I don't show it, I went to the shop and I bought some Dios, some Lunars, and I swapped to Bandit. Ooh, a cleansing pool. Actually, it could be pretty good. Actually, could be really good. The purities would suck to lose because I just bought them, but who cares? Scrapper right next to it. And a crit printer? Oh, we're set for life here. Okay. We're gonna metagame the fuck out of this stage. And it's going to benefit us in the long run. This is the gift I was looking for. This is just like a big bungus. Alright, our bungus range is pretty big here. Let's take this on. Let's take this on. Let's go bandit mode to take this on. Alright, I'm spamming into the crowd, but I feel pretty good about it, actually. Early Knight, get out of the way, you're blocking my shots. Yeah, this loop has, obviously, looping will strengthen your build, but specifically this stage has done wonders for my build. And some free items from every one of those guys. Thank you very much. And I can just sit here in my bung zone. You're not going to hit them. Get out of here. In my bungus zone. And be totally fine. Oh. So here's my moral dilemma. Is that's better on everybody but engineer? Can I get through 2 more stages without using engineer? I feel like the smart man in me would and should grab that. But engineers carried me so far. I think Wungus is the smarter move. If I have to play for myself. Whoa. When I looked at it through there, I could like see the entire stage geometry get highlighted, I felt like. Unless I'm crazy. Alright. We're gonna rush these last 2 stages. We're gonna take on the boss. In order to demonstrate the full power of this equipment, I'm going to attempt here and now to get both Captain Smushed and Bandit, I think it's called B&E, where we're going to do the 2 kill the final boss achievements in the same run. This was not the intent of me making the mod, but it is a benefit of it being here. Oh, I can definitely pillar skip. Okay. Yeah, so this was not the intent of me making the mod. Obviously, I was not designing a mod just for a challenge run. But the idea to do this came about while I'm doing my achievement hunting YouTube videos, and I figured this would be a nice way to cap that off and show off my mod that I've been working on. Now, before we begin, there is a bug in the mod that I must inform you of, and it's very convenient that I'm informing you of it right now, before it comes in handy. When you transform to a character with limited use per stage moves, like Engineer's turrets or Captain's beacons, they will replenish the charges when you transform back into them. So this allows Captain to get more than 2 beacons per stage, but you do have to wait around the timer, so there is a bit of balance factor in that. This is, honest to God, this is a bug, and I haven't been able to figure out how to fix it quite yet, but in future releases I may. However, you can be damn sure I'm going to manipulate the fuck out of this bug to get my achievement. It's go time. This time for sure. I guess with Hardlit Afterburner I have a lot of these, and with Purity they come back really fast. It's kind of insane synergy. Alright. Now, I'm not a huge fan of these guys, to be honest with you. So I think this might be a job for a little old bandit. Yeah, this is way easier on bandit. Oh my god. I think next phase I'm just going to try to hemorrhage Mithrix down, and then I won't do that for the last one, because that's where, you know, the achievement counts and we don't want any DOTs. Are you kidding me? You're going to make me come up there? Piece of shit. Okay, it's time. Go, buddy. Bring it on. Need to hemorrhage him as much as possible. If I feel the need to, I'll go back to Captain. Oh, I might feel the need to. Oh, I can get a boost off this, a brain boost. Get a brain blast. Alright, I think pizza's coming soon. Fuck that guy. Ooh, pizza. Pizza hurt. Come on, buddy. Oh! He just got me out here, but he doesn't. Shit. Okay, moment of truth. I need to get to cover. I'm gonna try to hit him with Bandit first and then go into Captain, because I feel like I have better range here. And he's gonna be insanely strong. And plus with Bandit, I can at least get out of here. I'm so scared. Holy shit! No! I'm gonna switch for invincibility. I'm not fast enough. I'm not fast enough. I'm not fast enough. Justice. My microbots. I want my microbots. This is like a horror movie. Come on. Come over here. I'm scared of you. Oh my god. Shit. Well, here's the deal, guys. You can do this. I said I was going to try not to exploit the bug, but fortunately, I am a huge piece of shit. I'm not going to put that in. Oh, run, 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 run. Yeah, I feel a lot stronger now. Obviously, I have my shape glass back. We're going to get my equipment back, because any other attack by me is going to kill him, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've ever like had to wait this long on Mithrix in this phase. Oh, but he still has like half my items, doesn't he? This is a bug, but I am going to do this here and now. And you'll see that these will go away when I do it. So it's like it never happened. You're shitting. Wait, I have another one. I have another one. I don't know how. Oh, the lysate cell. Come here, buddy. Let's go. Fuck you. I wish I had the emote mod on. Alright, let's get out of here. We are going to attempt to... Okay, if I can get in a portal. To head over to Voidman Jones. And we're going to give him the work as well. So now, we're going to go take on Mr. Voidling and kill him with lights out. And only lights out. Hello, Froggy. Hello, Froggy. Hello, Froggy. Hurry up, Froggy. In we go. Alright. It's time. We're going to find a way, somehow, some way, to take this guy down through sheer willpower. Excuse me, I was looking at my items. This mocha? I'll go out and take a mocha. Alright, so I'm thinking here we go railgunner so we can fight from a distance here. Otherwise, I just get up close and I try to hemorrhage him to death. And then last phase, I just do lights out. Could go in with Bandit, but I don't trust it. Oh shit, did I even hit that? Alright, you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, that's good. We're gonna use Bandit to skip this. Oh, he drops an item. I didn't even think... God damn it. I didn't even think of that. Alright, let's make our way forward. Now, I don't know if Bandit's gonna be the play for this either. But I have to use him for at least a little bit. So let's try to get up close. And let's try to hemorrhage him. See if that plan works. One more phase after this that I can hemorrhage him down to, so I can play it easy on this one. He's actually not doing too bad. I got already half his health. Okay, I can go back to Railgunner whenever I want. Well, I might as well just stay on for now because this is working. And I do have 2 lives, and if I do die, fun fact, because we haven't really seen it happen yet, if I do die, I will get a chance to switch my character. So that's fun. I don't know if this gameplay looks like it's well thought out or not, but it's not. I'm really just spamming all of my attacks on him. Oh my god. I need to get away from that as fast as possible. I don't know how he works, but he's being hemorrhaged. Is he dead? Cool. Alright. Moment of truth. I'll take a Topaz Brooch. Not gonna come in handy. Oh my god. Oh, there's my life. I do kind of have, like, a bit of creative mode if I balance it here. You know, if I can keep a good... Oh, no, 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 no. I just saw him keeping a good balance. I can... Good balance between Shift and R. How did he get Malachite? Oh my god, because the enemies are on his team. I forgot about that. Good. Just have to keep this rhythm up. I love that he's fighting the other guys. Oh my god. I just barely ducked under that. Get up top. Let's put a little bit more on him. Falling too low. Not gonna get me with it either. Oh, too high. Fuck, I knew that was gonna happen. I thought for a second I might be able to avoid it. I'm only doing like 100 damage per shot too, which is insane. Did that not count? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you shitting me, dude?